There we go. Good morning, folks. Here we go again, back in the parking lot for another week. I was going to try to pop in on yesterday, but I had a really bad day yesterday. I was just kind of cranky all day, and I was like, ugh. Some days you just want to crawl back into your bed and sleep, but your brain doesn't want to do it, and then blah, blah, blah. It's like, ugh. You know how that goes. Then on the days you want to sleep, you got to go to work. so, but I'm really worried about this new series. And it's not that it's been horrific. It's not that it's, just utterly terrible or anything like that. I'm not going to go into a tirade about how blah, blah, blah this. That, what do you call it? That such and such is a top secret woke symbol for blah, blah, yada, yada, bang, bang, or anything like that. But I saw 73 yards. And I was looking forward to a resolution. Okay, the actors did pretty well. All right, why is it 73 yards? That's the question that kept bombing into my brain. And then it was over. Who is this woman who's on the other end? And also, what was she telling people that made them run away? Why did she have a scar on her face? And by the way, you don't see the scar unless you look at the damn filming set pics, because they never did a close-up on her. I know one thing, it did kind of give me a creepy Watcher vibe, like, remember the Watcher from Legopolis. But then one of the big disappointing things in this, and I'm not going to rant on about it, but someone did bring up a good point, because they jumped to a point in the story where Ruby is now 40 years old. They gave her longer hair and a pair of glasses. And I'm like, somebody really shit the bed on that. I'm sorry. Because you do not look the same at 40 as you did at 20. I can testify to that. And you do not look exactly the same as you did, plus some longer hair and a pair of glasses. I love how they spent how much time and money for that one gag back at the beginning of the series with the butterfly. But then when it came to start aging Ruby, they kind of like, what happened here? Now, one of the big explanations, a lot of people are like, what happened to the doctor? Well, in this case, 73 Yards was one of the first episodes they filmed. What happened was his Shooty was off finishing his obligations on sex education. And so he wasn't available at that time. And, sorry, I'm just blanking here because I'm trying to figure out what was the whole point of this story other than the fact that it kind of had vibes of Turn Left. It had creepy Watcher vibes. And then when you see the character, the lady who's standing off in the distance, when you see pictures of the actress on set, they gave her this huge scar going down the one side of her face, and yet you never see her close up. Yet we couldn't make Ruby look 40. You see where I'm getting at here? Is that just a little hinky? You know? Oh, well. Yeah, it was, like I said, I'm not going to slam it or anything. I thought it was enjoyable, but there was no resolution. There was no explanation. All right, you broke a fairy circle and this happened. And that's it. And then just like turn left, the end blah blah resolves, and she looks, oh look, there's the doctor, he's back. I did like the fact that it was the first time we've had the word P mentioned on Doctor Who in history. That gave me a... She did not look older. She looked like Ruby Sunday with longer hair and a pair of glasses. Trust me on this. I've gone from 20 to 40, believe it or not. You don't look the same. Like I said, it's not a major hitching point, but like I said, it's just... Where was the makeup budget that you used to turn her into a butterfly creature or whatever that was all the way back at the beginning of the season? Like I said, I'm not going to go on about it. And it was yet another prime minister. I believe this will make the third prime minister that RTD has had taken down in Doctor Who. I think RTD has something against prime ministers. But okay. I know, and this one's going to be a Doctor and Ruby light now, according to the reviews that I've seen. So now they're both going to be gone for the majority of the episode, I guess. I don't know. But the thing that makes me go on is it seems like Russell T Davies is just rehashing a lot of his old ideas. And people are jumping up and down and screaming, yay, it's the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life. And I'm like, ugh. And then, we're already halfway through the season now. So I don't know, maybe it'll turn around. Like I said, I'm not going to go bonkers. I'm not going to bang my head against the wall. Yeah, but they do. Yeah, over in the UK, they do seem to be going through prime ministers rather quickly these days. Yeah, it's so weird being back in here, after Memorial Day weekend, because your brain keeps telling you this is Monday, and it's not Monday. Because you had Monday off. And what's the weirdest part is, the shorter the week and the longer it seems to take. So even though we're starting off on a Tuesday, which is 56 degrees out, by the way, it's just not too hot, not too cool, Fahrenheit, and it's, not too bad out here. Man, I'm going to close that up before I forget it again. I don't like leaving that thing open. It's closing the hatch. Helps keep the sun out for when the car's sitting in the lot. So, I don't know. 73 yards of what? I am not being blown away. I love how these guys hated Chibnall to death. And yet, the new era starts, and there's been plenty of hits and misses, but everything's great. Half the season's going, everything's fine. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm just taking in the surroundings, trying to get a grip on the day. Because it is Tuesday. I just got to keep telling my brain that. But like I said, shorter weeks seem to take longer to go by. They drag, and I don't know. Maybe it's just a mental thing. I got some new books to listen to, so I don't know. Take care, everybody. I just realized what time it is. I got to get up, start walking in the door. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see y'all tomorrow in the parking lot as usual. Take care, everybody.